Reciprocating compressor. A reciprocating compressor is the workhorse of the refrigeration and air conditioning industry. It is the most generally used compressor with cooling capacities starting from a couple of watts to hundreds of kilowatts. Modern-day reciprocating compressors are high-speed, approximately 3,000 to 3,600 RPM, single-acting, single, or multi-cylinder, up to 16 cylinders, type. Reciprocating compressors consist of a piston moving back and forth during a cylinder, with suction and discharge valves to achieve suction and compression of the refrigerant vapor. Rolling piston, fixed vane, type compressors. Rolling piston or fixed vane type compressors are utilized in small refrigeration systems, up to 2 kilowatt capacity, like domestic refrigerators or air conditioners. These compressors belong to the category of positive displacement type as compression is achieved by reducing the volume of the refrigerant. During this sort of compressors, the shaft of the roller has its axis of rotation that matches with the middle line of the cylinder, however, it is eccentrical. This eccentricity of the shaft with reference to the roller creates suction and compression of the refrigerant as shown. One vane or blade is positioned within the non-rotating cylindrical block. The rotating motion of the roller causes a reciprocating motion of the vane. Multiple vane type compressors. In multiple vane type compressor, the axis of rotation coincides with the middle of the roller, however, it is eccentric with reference to the middle of the cylinder. The rotor consists of a variety of slots with sliding vanes. During the running of the compressor, the sliding vanes, which are normally made from non-metallic materials, are held against the cylinder due to centrifugal forces. The amount of compression strokes produced in one revolution of the rotor is adequate to the amount of sliding vanes, thus a 4-vane compressor produces 4 compression strokes in one rotation. Rotary, screw compressors. The rotary screw compressors are often either twin screw type or single screw type. A twin screw compressor. The twin screw type compressor consists of 2 mating helically grooved rotors, one male and the other female. Generally, the male rotor drives the feminine rotor. The male rotor has lobes, while the feminine rotor has flutes or gullies. When the male rotor rotates at 3,600 RPM, the female rotor rotates at 2,400 RPM. The flow is, especially within the axial direction. Suction and compression happen because of the rotors unmesh and mesh. When one lobe gully combination begins to unmesh, the other lobe gully combination begins to mesh. With 4 male lobes rotating at 3,600 RPM, 4 interlobe volumes are per revolution, thus giving 4 into 3,600, which is equal to 14,400 discharges per minute. B. Single screw compressors. As the name implies, single screw compressors contain 1 helical screw and 2 planet wheels or circuit rotors. The helical screw is housed during a cylindrical casing with the suction port at one end and a discharge port at the opposite end as shown. Suction and compression are obtained because the screw and circuit rotors unmesh and mesh. The high and low pressure regions within the cylinder casing are separated by the gate rotors. Scroll compressors. Scroll compressors are orbital rotation, positive displacement type compressors, in which suction and compression are obtained by using 2 mating, spiral-shaped, scroll members, one fixed and therefore the other orbiting. Centrifugal compressors. Centrifugal compressors are also referred to as turbocompressors. They belong to the rotodynamic type of compressors. In these compressors, the specified pressure rise takes place, and this happens due to the continuous conversion of momentum imparted to the refrigerant vapor by a high-speed impeller into static pressure. Unlike reciprocating compressors, centrifugal compressors are steady flow devices, hence they are subjected to less vibration and noise. This is it for today's video. Let us know in the comment section which topic you want to see next. Before leaving, check the exclusive offers, link in the description below. And do not forget to hit the like and subscribe button. To find out more on the subject, continue watching the next video.